That's cold, man. Okay, I'm trying to see if my mouse movement does not take too long for the game to respond on the screen. Just a second. So last time the bitrate was too high and it was messing up the game capture. So this should be good. This should be good. Hey Vivo, how you doing? Alright, so I think the game should be running fine now. Okay, so this is essentially a point-and-click game. It might be a little confusing here and there, trying to understand the storyline, but, you know, I'll try to go at a good pace so it's not too confusing. But, and of course I can explain anything, too, if there's any confusion of what's going on in the story. So, anyways, yes, this is a game that I have grown up playing many, many times. And it's a really fun game. So, yeah, this was made back in 1999, so it's really good. So, let's get started.
Dear Bess, you'll never guess who I'm visiting in New York. Maddie Jensen, your favorite soap star from Light of Our Love. Maddie is renting Aunt Eloise's apartment in New York, and after hearing about my last case, Secrets Can Kill, Maddie called to invite me up here. According to Maddie, Rick Arlen is getting death threats, but he won't go to the police, so she wants me to do some investigation work. Can you imagine anyone not liking Rick Arlen, daytime's cutest hunk? I have a sneaking suspicion, though, that there's more to this case than meets the eye. Call you later, Nancy.
Come on in, Nancy. The door's open.
Yeah, it's really good. Actually, the voice who does Nancy Drew is actually the same lady who did some of the voices for some of the infected in the Last of Us games. So that's really cool.
Welcome to New York, Nancy. I'm really glad you could come out here on such short notice.
Let's see.
I'm happy to help in any way I can. Aunt Eloise told me that someone on the set is getting death threats.
Well, for the past month, my co-star Rick Arlen has been getting these awful death threats. At first, we all shrugged it off. You get the occasional odd letter in this business. But then they started to get weird.
Have you ever received an odd letter?
Oh, I've gotten some odd ones here and there, but nothing like what Rick has been getting. In fact, they're totally bizarre. Not only did he get letters, but somebody sent him a box of poisoned chocolates, a broken watch, and then there's that whole thing with the teleprompter.
Someone sent him poisoned chocolates?
Rick's a major chocoholic. His fans and friends are always sending him boxes of candy. But these chocolates were so nasty, Rick spit them out. I've never seen Rick say no to chocolate before.
Did Rick go to the police?
No, and that's the problem. No one is taking any of this seriously, especially Rick. He thinks nothing will ever hurt him.
Tell me about the letters.
Well, the first ones had the letters cut out of magazines, you know, like on a ransom note. They were all signed by someone named B.T. Kaiser. Somehow the news leaked out and the press totally jumped on them. Then they started getting ugly and twisted. Nancy, I'm running late. I need to get to the studio. Hey, why don't you come over and visit? I'll leave a visitor's pass for you at the security desk. Oh, before I forget, here's a copy of the house keys. I'm always losing my keys, so I've got plenty of copies. I'll write the studio's address on your map. Just catch a taxi cab outside and show them the map. They'll know how to get there.
One thing that I love about the characters in this game is that their movements are so awkward, it's hilarious. I just love how their arms just flail all over the place when they're talking, and only their head's moving, and it's like the rest of their body just doesn't move. I love that. Yes, my Saturday is going pretty well. Thanks for asking. How's yours? Yeah, basically, Maddie Jensen is a movie star working alongside her co-star, Rick Arlen, who is, as you already know in the conversation, he's getting death threats. And so, and of course, he's shrugging it off, making out like it's not a big deal and everything. But, so I'm here to investigate as Nancy Drew, to see what's going on and who's giving him these death threats, or supposed death threats, that is. And of course, you can look around, seeing different things that Maddie has in her house, and she has a thing for Rick. She really likes him, so that's really cute. Oh, this is hilarious. I love this. I love this. I mean, do you see how frightening this is? This is Rick Arlen here. I mean, this is just straight up freaky. Oh, man. That is not pleasant at all. Oh, and these pictures are like hilarious. These are photoshopped pictures on the tables and such. I mean, this is just straight up freaky. I mean, just these heads photoshopped onto these bodies. It's like, what even is this? I mean, just look at this. Like, her head doesn't even look attached in a way. That's really. Yeah, the graphics are actually pretty good for this game. The company is called Her Interactive, and unfortunately, they don't have a building anymore to work in. So they've been supposedly are working remotely now because COVID and everything, and so that's part of it. But their lease was up on the building, and they couldn't stay there anymore. So yeah, it's a very small company that has made these games over the years, and they've done a very brilliant job making their games.
Taxi!
Where can I take you today, miss?
1999 Broadway, please.
Here I am getting a visitor's
Can I help
pass.
you?
Yes, Maddie Jensen left a visitor's pass for me. It should be listed under Nancy Drew.
Here you are. You'll need to sign for it. You'll need to come to this desk every time you enter so I can log you in. Have a nice day.
Oh man, I've got to pin that. Hold on. Oh, I've got to pin that. That was good. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. Thank you for that. Yeah, and these are just pictures of, I don't know if any of these are famous people or just random people that they had photos of, but some of them are a little frightening. That guy kind of looks like Magnum PI, even though it's not. So, let's see.
I don't care who he is. No one breaks a contract with Bill Pappas. I'll kill him before he runs out on me.
I think I have to meet up with Maddie first.
It's open. Hey, Nancy. Glad you could make it. We'll be shooting soon, so I only have a couple of minutes to chat.
Can you tell me more about Rick?
Where should I start? Well, I've known Rick since I started acting. Well, after I got my big break with the touring production of Romeo and Juliet. We both played the leads. I guess it gave us good practice for the parts of Rory and Serena.
Can you tell me why someone would want to send these threats to Rick?
He's talented, handsome, and rich. Some people would hate him just for that. But Rick wouldn't hurt a fly. I have no idea why someone's trying to scare him with these threats.
So how long have you been a couple?
You mean off-screen or on-screen? You see, Rick and I dated when we were with the touring company for Romeo and Juliet.
Do you think an old flame of yours could be motivated by jealousy to do this to Rick?
Actually, Rick and I are no longer dating. But come to think of it, I do know someone who could be jealous enough of Rick to do something like this. Yuri Danner, Rick's twin brother. I'm sorry, Nancy, it's been a running joke around here. You see, Rick's character has an evil twin, Yuri, and everyone's been saying that it's him who's causing all this trouble. But seriously, I have no idea who could be behind this. Oh, look at the time, I've got to get to makeup. Hey, why don't you come down to the set in a few minutes? I'll be shooting a scene with Rick. In the meantime, make yourself at home.
Yeah, this is Maddie's room. You can you can look at a whole bunch of different things. This is like part of the script of one of the shows that they are working on. One of the episodes. It's enormously corny. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Just those are painful to read. And of course she has something in French that I can't translate. Maybe if Steph were here she could translate it. And she has a lot of lipstick. I mean, that's a lot of lipstick. And she has a picture of Rick. Oh man. Actually, it's funny, there's a glitch in the game where if you double click on this, it puts you, like, I guess later on in the story or something, or, like, puts you outside of the building. It's really weird. It's really weird. puzzle here, but I mean, I don't have to solve it. It's not really a big deal. I have to mess with. Oh yes, exactly. She is too busy. And then this, of course, is one of Maddie's fans, giving her one of the fan letters. And so I think, I don't remember if we go here first or if I can talk to anyone else. I'm gonna see if I can talk to anybody else.
It's open! Hello there. Oh, are you a visitor? According to the policy's memo dated July 14th, 1954, no one is permitted in the prop room, except for those people permitted in the prop room. You may want to talk to the director, Lillian Weiss, if you want to become permitted. She likes to do all of the hiring around here. Good day, my dear.
Actually, what's funny is that lady is also voiced by the one who does Nancy Drew, so it's kind of funny hearing her portray a really old lady. I really love that. And Lillian Weiss is the director of the show, and she is a very, very grumpy female. She's very grumpy. And this here is going to be the best acting you have ever seen in your lifetime.
Places, everyone. Are we locked in?
Yes, Miss Weiss, we're clear to shoot.
Have we blocked this already?
Yes, I think.
Quiet on the set.
Is the floor ready?
Check.
Audio. Check.
Roll tape.
Stand by camera 1.
Stand by music.
Take camera 1.
Rory, I have to talk to you.
I don't want to see you, Serena.
No, Rory, don't go. I love you.
I don't want to see you, Serena.
Sheesh! What was that? I could have been killed! Get my agent on the phone, now!
That is one of the best
Clear 'em
video
out,
game
everybody.
scenes of all time.
Looks like that's a wrap
I'm
for
just
the day.
saying, I'm just
Stage
saying.
crew, yes.
Oh man, you see that? You see why there's such good actors just staying on the show and the show surviving this long? Oh goodness. Oh goodness. This is something we'll mess with later on.
The
in the
wheel
game.
is stuck.
Oh, I know. She actually has, Maddie Jensen has like 6 Emmy Awards for this role. I mean, she is phenomenal, isn't she? The best thing ever. Hey, Digus, how you doing? We just got started about 10-15 minutes ago. And this is another puzzle we'll be dealing with in a little while. So we have to find the other handle for the clock to be set right. So you can see here the clamp for the lighting system up there was sawed off. Yeah, I'm just looking around. It's a little clunky to move around in this game sometimes, but it's a lot easier than the very, very first game that they had. And this is something that we'll be messing with later on in the game too. So yeah, just different stuff here. It's really nice. And here, we can go talk to Lillian Weiss, the director.
May I help you?
Yes, hi. I'm a friend of Maddie's, and
Do I look like a tour guide? Look, the set's closed to visitors. I'll need to take your pass away. But if it's any consolation, I'll be more than happy to show you the door.
Woo! She needs a Snickers bar. I'm just saying.
What kind of studio are you running here? My client could have been killed.
I told you I'd get to the bottom of this. I've already closed the set to visitors.
It's open. Oh, Nancy, this is horrible. There's no way that could have been an accident. I think it's another attempt to get Rick. The timing's just too weird. All of these threats, and now he's almost killed on stage. I'm too upset to deal with this. I gotta get out of here. I need some space. We'll talk later.
This guy, oh my goodness. He
Entrez-vous?
is so ridiculous.
Hello, gorgeous. Where have you been all my life?
River Heights?
Touché. So, you're an old friend of Maddie's. She told me you were coming up to visit. She said you find me irresistible.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, I find those letters you've been getting irresistible. I just love a good mystery.
Oh, you're no fun. Well, mi casa es su casa. You know, my house is your house. Well, feel free to examine the evidence, Miss Drew, while I go off the wardrobe. Have a chocolate while you're at it. Stay beautiful.
I love also how in this game you talk to people for like a minute and they just leave for whatever reason. So these are actually poisoned chocolates. And you can see here, if you see the letters, it says D-I-E-R-I-C-K, which means Die Rick. Wow. That's dark. Very dark. And then this was a love poem turned into a hate poem by someone else. Yeah. How do I loathe thee? Let me count the ways. I loathe thee to the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach. I want you out of sight. Wow. Somebody did not like him on Valentine's Day. And then these are the different death threats. Some of these are actually just weird and kind of funny and creepy all at the same time. Scared you, didn't I? Good, because this was just a dress rehearsal. Only my revenge is truly sweet, Rick Garland, to prepare for your long and bitter end. These are dead flowers. Complete waste of the mailman's time. Come on, man! Making that poor person have to carry that for no reason. And here's another one. Dear Mr. Arlen, I just want to write you and tell you how much of a fan I am of yours, a fan of your impending doom. I can't wait until that fateful moment as I watch you squirm and beg for mercy. But I won't give it. You don't deserve it, you coward. And don't think I'm not serious. I'm serious enough to keep a close eye on you. How did you enjoy your meal at Blake's last night with that trashy woman from Nash Cove? You ordered a red wine with your halibut, you fool, and then fell asleep in box 42 watching Soft Shoe. The night ended with a taxi ride to your boat in Slip 83. Afraid that I know of your secret hideaway? Maybe one day it'll sink with you in it. Wow. That guy has got issues. Issues, man. Rick, your time is running out. I like reading these. I don't know why. They're just funny. It's me, your faithful fanatic. Or am I now a lunatic? That's what you called me yesterday with your little group of followers. It's just one big joke to you, isn't it? Yes, Rick, it's a joke, and I'll be happy to deliver the punchline right in your face. Yes, that's my drama voice is coming up. To add to the tension, your time is running out. Sorry, just a second. Rick, do you think I'm that stupid? You send your boat to your upstate cabin. I know where that is. And I know where your 5th Avenue penthouse is. I even know the access code. Change it. That won't stop me. Because one day, I'll meet up with you. There's no escaping my wrath. I'm much nearer than you think. And this guy is a little freaky. I mean, stalker level freaky. I'm going to get you, Rick. Your days as Rory Denner are numbered. B.T. Kaiser. That's what he signs his name as. There might have been one more. I don't know if there were any others. Yes, and Rick Garland has many photos of himself to give out to fans, of course. Yeah, I can. And these are 3D glasses. You can use them for later on in a puzzle, but I usually just look up the walkthrough for that. And he's just, yeah. Oh yeah, there's a couple more. Leave land of our love, or else. I'm tracking your every move. Watch out! I'm right behind you. Woo! If you won't be mine, you won't be anybody's. Now this is a different person. Yeah, people hate Rick. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, let's see. I think. Let's see. Lillian Weiss took my pass away, so I have to go talk to Maddie about trying to get back in without having to be a visitor.
Hey, taxi!
Where to, lady?
7226 Lexington Avenue, please.
On my way.
Hi, Nancy. I'm sorry for skipping out on you like that. I guess I'm not a very good hostess. It's just that this whole thing with Rick really shook me up.
I understand. But now that the studio's closed to visitors, I'm at a dead end.
There's got to be a way to get you back in the studio. Whoever's leaving these threats for Rick also has access to the studio. Wait a minute. I've got an idea. You know, my agent could get you a job as an extra so you could get on the set. You don't have to do anything. They just need to have people standing by.
That sounds great. But what should I say if they ask about you and me?
Just tell them you're an aspiring actress who I've taken under my wing. I'll give Dwayne a call first thing tomorrow. Just stop by there in the morning. I'll tell him you're an old family friend who's decided to try out acting as a career.
Would you do that? That'd help me get past Lillian and hopefully to the bottom of these threats against Rick.
Yeah, I should get back to learning my lines for tomorrow. Good luck.
Yeah, everybody just, it's literally, it's like everybody just, hi Nancy, bye Nancy. Oh my goodness, this is like, this is the cringiest. I was hoping to find you here. I've been making myself right at home, love. And then Serena, I see you found my personal diary. Well, yeah, you left it out on the table for all the world to see. What was I supposed to do? Well, you could have shown a little respect for my privacy and left it alone. You know me better than that. Your business is my business, babe. I mean, who wrote this script? Come on, seriously. That guy deserves to go to jail.
Taxi!
Now we're going
Yeah,
over to
what's the
Dwayne
address?
Powers.
318 West 10th Street, please.
You got it.
Okay, so you might want to turn down the sound in a second here because there's an audio glitch, and when the buzzer goes off, it's loud. It's like ear piercing.
Go away. Don't you understand?
Mr. Powers, Maddie Jensen sent me to see you about a job as an extra.
I'm sorry. I'm in Suite 101. Come in.
Sorry about that buzzer. Alright, so now we're meeting up with Mr. Powers to be able to be an extra on set.
Come in. I apologize for my abrupt greeting. You must understand that if I opened my door to every struggling actor in this town, I'd never be able to get my work done.
I'll be happy to meet with your assistant if you're too busy.
Actually, I am in need of an assistant at this moment. I had to terminate my previous secretary. I'm afraid that my standards are rather high for most people.
That was kind of a poor Oh, this is Heather. I'm one of your big fans. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for joining for a couple of minutes. Thank you. Oh my goodness, this makes me so happy.
Well, I'm just starting out in the acting business.
That
I
means so
hope
much
my
to me.
lack of
Thank you for
experience
dropping
won't hurt
by.
my
Oh my
chances of
goodness.
getting a job as an extra on Light of Our Love.
Oh, that's okay, Nancy. It's Nancy Drew, right? Maddie spoke highly of your abilities, and I am more than happy to give a young actor a chance, if I can. Normally I don't do this, but seeing that you're
Oh
a
my
friend of
goodness.
Maddie's, I could pull
It's
some
so good
strings
to see
for
you,
you.
little Jacqueline.
You
Thank
see, Worldwide uses me almost exclusively for hiring their talent. Not only did I provide them with Maddie Jensen, but Rick Arlen as well.
Story Retold's real name is Kalina Herman, and but she goes by the nickname Little Jackalope because that she actually worked at Her Interactive for many, many years. So she's very, very familiar with these games, and I'm a big fan of hers.
How long have you known Maddie?
Maddie and I go back over 8 years. We met doing summer stock at the Belfry Theater upstate. She went on to play Juliet with a touring company, and I started this agency.
You're Rick Arlen's agent?
Yes, I was. But I must confess that the man has no talent. Were it not for his good looks and charm, he'd never have gotten to where he is now. You see, Rick foolishly believes acting is a status symbol, not an art form. He's a ladder climber who'll use anyone to crawl his way to the top. A ladder he's sure to fall from one of these days. Well, Nancy, you must be anxious to start this assignment. I'll call right now and have a pass waiting for you at the reception desk. Now, if you'll please excuse me, I must get back to work. It was a pleasure meeting you. Please call on me for any other needs you may have.
Okay, so now we are officially in
Hey, taxi!
Where to, lady?
7226 Lexington Avenue, please.
On my way.
Oh, yeah, here's a package. This literally adds nothing to the story at all, but it's just hilarious. No! Best line ever. The man has no talent. I love that so much. Oh, man. Nancy, I hope you're enjoying your trip to New York. I thought you might find this tape of interest to your case. It's a TV interview with Rick Garland on a soap opera news show. You know, for a young lad, he's quite fetching. Take care and be careful, Nancy. Take care and be careful, Nancy. With love, Hannah. Oh, man. I mean, this adds nothing to the story, but it's just cringy. It's very cringy, but I've got to show it.
We're here on the set at Worldwide Broadcasting Studios with soap heartthrob Rick Arlen. The studios are abuzz with talk that you may be heading for a career in films. Will Rory Danner be killed off the show?
Rory is a character who is dear to my heart. I'd never put him in a life-threatening situation. I'll leave that to the writers.
Well, how could anyone in their right mind leave such a gorgeous co-star, Maddie Jensen? Is it true that your on-stage love affair has led to an off-stage romance?
Only my hairdresser knows for sure.
Weren't you seen with that actress Greta Von Kamloops at Cannes earlier this year? Any chance you may be starring in a film with her in the near future?
Oh no, not while I'm with the WWB network.
Our sources say that you've been a victim of a stalker. Is that true?
Well, yes, in a sense. I feel like I'm being watched at every moment, and always at the same time. Weekdays from 2 to 3 on Channel 13.
Oh, Rick.
Oh my goodness, that is like cringe. I love how when you're staring at the television set, you do not see the reflection of Nancy. It's hilarious. That's been a running gag the whole time where you never actually get to see what Nancy looks like. It's kind of like best left for the imagination for everybody. Little Jackalope, I love that. That was perfect. Thank you.
Taxi!
Where can I take you today, miss?
1999 Broadway, please.
Goodness. I know. Fabulous hair, right?
Can I help you?
Oh, I know.
Hi, I've been hired as an extra by the Powers Agency.
Here you are. You'll need to sign for it. You'll need to come to this desk every time you enter so I can log you in. Thank you, and good luck.
Everybody needs to have his hair gel. I mean, to have fabulous hair like that, I mean, seriously, it is on point.
Ah, I see Maddie's friend is now working as an extra for us. So, are you trying to get discovered, or are you just hard up for a job?
I'm working with Dwayne Powers Agency. I heard he's a really good agent.
Oh, please. Don't get your hopes up too high. It's not like you're working for commercial artists or Edison Talent.
Oh.
We use Dwayne whenever we need someone right away. Usually extras or gophers. If we really need talent, we call someone else.
Ooh, she just threw him under the bus.
I thought you might be interested to know that I found a light clamp on the set. It looked as if it had been sawed off. That was no accident on the set. It was a deliberate attempt on Rick's life.
Well, it looks like we've got ourselves a little Miss Sherlock Holmes on the set. Look, we didn't hire you to play junior detective, so don't be sticking your nose where it doesn't belong, okay?
Well, I'll let you get back to your business.
Gee, thanks. Goodbye.
Yeah, Trey, It Takes Two is really good. I haven't actually gotten to play anymore with Steph for like over 2 weeks now. I'm not sure why though. I asked about when to play again and she's never gotten back to me about it, so I don't... Accused!
It's open! Yes, my dear.
I need to get something from Maddie from the prop room.
I see. Well, I don't just let anyone enter my prop room without showing me that they're clever enough to take on the responsibility. Listen to my riddle, and when you know the correct answer, I'll let you in. When you look at my face, it's easy to see. You're looking at you when you're looking at me. What am I?
Ricky, I need you to type it in. We are... Oh, goodness. I can't remember. I know it was after the part where we got to be...
Oh, that was pretty easy. Let's try another one. I run all day and never walk. I tell you something, but I do not talk. What am I?
I remember when we were younger, It was
Very
it was
good.
just torture.
Let's see
trying
if
to
you can
figure out
answer
one of the riddles
one
when we were
more.
playing, I think, on
Soft
Master
as a
Detective.
petal that falls from a tree. The more I dry, the wetter I'll be. What am I?
Yeah, trying out the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney games.
That's it! I have stumped many people with my riddles, but you are quite the sleuth.
Well, thank you.
You may go and enter the prop room now, while I go and unpowder my nose.
Oh, silly lady. I mean, look at that. She just, like, poof, disappears. She's secretly a magician. I'm calling it right now. That's exactly what she is. Actually, a towel might have worked. I don't know. Move the rings over one by one. Your moves can always be undone. Smaller ones must go first. Large over small. Is it instant curse? Woo! Wow, we're gonna die. Move the rings to another side. With success, the key will unhide. Oh, this puzzle is horrible on the hardest difficulty of this game, so I just decided to do the easiest difficulty to just, you know, be able to play this a little bit quicker and stuff too. Let's see. Move this over, and that one, and that one. That, there, and there. This will be used on the clock. And the one issue that this game does have is that you have to make sure you grab everything that you need, otherwise you run into a problem later on in the game and then you either have to do like a second chance or like go back to a previous save, and hopefully you had one saved somewhat earlier. So these are pliers that will be necessary for later on that we'll need. Yeah, and you can look at a bunch of different stuff in here. I wish you could play the piano. That would be fun. Ray, you are a wizard. I have never thought of that. Oh goodness, you just made my mind my mind is blown. Oh goodness. Thank you. Thank you. That everything makes sense now. Everything makes sense now. Grabbing this oil can. Because why not?
The typewriter drops its Y.
Billion suffers from amnesia after suffering a concussion from a falling rat. And Rory Danner is accidentally poisoned to death from poorly placed rat poison. What kind of story is this? Would I ever want to be a detective or private investigator? I personally think I would like to. I mean, if I could, I would like to do what Nancy does. Not working directly for, like, the police or anything like that, but kind of like on your own, doing things that could potentially even help out the cops, but kind of like trying to figure things out on your own or with buddies that you have. If that makes sense. So this is a very long puzzle, and so I'm not gonna work on all this because this would take a little while. But these are essentially, you know, like the different numbers represent the different letters in the alphabet. So like 13 would represent one of the letters later on in the alphabet. I can't think of it. Like 1 would be A, obviously 2 is B, etc. That kind of thing. 13 is what? M? Oh yeah, M. I should have remembered that. I remembered that before. I don't remember what this was. Oh yeah, these are just different prop room stuff, so. A lot of the stuff in here is not necessary to have to look at. Yeah, Trey. And this will be something for later on as well, and so since I've played this 100,000 times, I should be able to have that memorized anyways. Yeah, I'm just looking at the different stuff, and this is a sad bagpipe. You hear that? It's crying for help. Oh man. These games are so chill. I just love how chill it is. That's a little freaky, to be honest. So we will definitely need one of these doorknobs. I mean, definitely would need one of these doorknobs. Okay, I'm going to save the game, because, you know, always good to save. Yeah, I know it's crying for help. It is. It is. I mean, what happened to that poor bagpipe? Who tortured that poor thing?
It's open. Hi, Nancy. Glad to see Dwayne could get you a job as an extra. Who knows, maybe you'll be the next Serena Livingston.
I just hope that I'll have enough time to investigate.
Dwayne's a great guy. He gave me a chance when no one in this town would even give me the time of day.
Has he been an agent for a long time?
Actually, he and I were struggling actors, doing summer stock, community theater. I went on to do Juliet with Rick, and Dwayne came to the city to start his own talent agency. I guess he'd had enough of the acting scene.
That's actually one thing that I thought was very interesting in this game, is that I didn't realize until later on that Dwayne, the guy who helped get Nancy the position of being an extra on the show, he used to be an actor working, I guess, alongside with Maddie, or doing things that are similar, like Maddie's done. So I actually didn't know that until later on when I played this game several times. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought he was just always a talent agent.
I don't think Dwayne likes Rick very much.
Actually, the feeling's mutual. Dwayne was Rick's agent and helped him get the part of Rory Danner. But later on, Rick ditched him to go with a larger agency. I guess to help him get out of his contract here.
Well, I'll see you later, Maddie.
Be careful, okay, Nancy?
I don't think I can talk to Rick right now.
Hello?
Wait. Wow. Okay. Oh no! Someone says, die, Rick! What are they doing?
Hello, Rick. Don't try to run the road.
I hope I have everything I need.
Didn't you get my first
Okay, yeah, I
one?
should.
Somewhere in this room is an
Die.
explosive
You know
device
what?
that
I'm
will
just
burn
gonna
and
let
release
them
the
die
device.
for the fun of it. I'm gonna show you what happened. That was messy.
Hello?
I love the death scenes in this game. They're just, sometimes they're corny, but they're also really good.
Hello, Rick.
So someone
Don't
planted
try
a
to run the
bomb
road.
in
You're
the
right. Didn't you
audio
get my first warning?
tape recorder.
Somewhere in this room is an explosive device that will blow your body to smithereens.
I hope I'm doing this right. We saved his life! It was Rick Arlen's room that they were trying to bomb.
It was pretty scary for a minute there.
And then what happened?
Once I defused the bomb and got out of there, I called the police, and I was stuck at the station for hours. They searched the dressing room and sent the bomb off to the crime lab, but they didn't find anything. Oh, and remind me to thank Chief McGinnis when I get back home. He vouched for me when I asked for a copy of the tape.
It sounds like things have gotten way out of control.
Oh, Ned, I've got another call. It's probably the police. I love you, and I promise I'll be careful. Call you later, okay?
Okay.
Hello, Ms. Drew. This is Bill Pappas, the producer for Light of Our Love. I just wanted to thank you for your quick thinking and valiant efforts today. I understand that you've been detained at the police department.
Yes, I was. They needed a statement from me.
What type of information?
I'm sorry, but I need to keep that confidential. You'll need to ask the police about that.
Nancy. Can I call you Nancy? I hate to be blunt about this, but we can't allow anyone to just walk into people's dressing rooms.
Oh, that's cold. I gotta do it.
Perhaps you should enforce better security then.
What?
Oh.
Hey, ever since Rick started getting threats, we've taken every measure to ensure his safety. We've even hired more security after that accident in the studio.
Perhaps we can meet in person to discuss the case.
No. I'm very busy at the moment. But seeing what you did today, I guess I owe you one. What do you need to know?
Can you think of anyone on the staff who has skills in explosives or electronics?
We definitely do not use explosives on our set. We use outside pyrotechnicians for location shoots. And of course, all of our technical crew are very knowledgeable about electronics. But I couldn't picture any of them making a bomb.
She actually is called Sassy Detective, so I love that. I love that.
Are there many temporary employees working at the studio?
Yes, but all of our employees, either temps or permanent, are highly qualified and come from the best agencies. We don't hire just anyone, and we carefully screen our employees.
Do you believe someone from outside the studio could have done this?
That's impossible. This set has been closed down tight since that accident. I even hired extra security. My own mother couldn't have gotten in here.
Is there video surveillance of the dressing room?
We're currently working with the police on that, but there are no security cameras in the dressing rooms.
Who, besides Rick, would have keys to his dressing room?
Only Rick and the security personnel. We've already checked into this. Rick is very touchy about his room and won't even let the janitors clean it unless he's there.
How many security people do you employ? Is it just Ralph?
That's confidential, but rest assured that we hire the best security, and Mr. Gardino comes highly recommended. He's my wife's cousin.
Are there many people who have access to the studio at night?
Only our key talent and some of the floor managers have access. And of course, myself and Lillian. But we've often got projects going on around the clock. Post-production work and set design, to name a few.
Can I have a list of everyone who's been in the studio at night?
That's confidential.
Do you have surveillance video of the hallways, perhaps?
We're looking into that. Listen, we run a studio down here, not a prison.
Pretty sure it's
Sometimes staffers borrow the security videos when they run out. We've addressed this problem before, and I can guarantee it won't happen again. Hold on a second. No, tell him I'll call him.
Thank you for dropping by, little
Don't put him on hold, I'll call him.
I hope you have a good rest of your Saturday.
What else do you need,
Thanks
Nancy?
for dropping by.
Hello?
Who takes care of the teleprompter?
Well, in theory, it's the lead scriptwriter's job to manage that part of production. But a lot of actors, especially Maddie, like to edit their script to add emphasis or direction.
Is Ms. Strathhorn the lead scriptwriter?
No, not at all. She's always submitting scripts and story ideas to our writers, but they never go anywhere.
Does the studio have any audio mixing equipment?
Of course we do. We have a whole department set up for audio recording. And we also have some mixers in the control room.
Man. He needs some of Joel's coffee.
Do you think I can see them sometime?
We're very busy with production right now, and we're no longer conducting tours. If you... Oh, hold on. No! Get someone else for that. We need to have someone on standby if he decides to leave. Sorry about that, Nancy. Any other questions?
Who else has access to the staff offices?
The usual people. Janitors, some assistants, Millie, security. Now, is there anything else you need to ask of me? I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Well, thank you for your help in this matter, Mr. Pappas. Goodbye.
Yes, well, thanks again for your brave efforts today. Goodbye.
Nancy, George called for you earlier today. I told her that you call her as soon as you get back. See you later, Maddie. Okay, so you have characters in this game that you can call, and it varies in the game. Sometimes you have some of Nancy's friends that you can call in one game, and then in other games you don't have any of like her friends directly. She has a boyfriend named Ned Nickerson, Ned Nickerson, and then you've got other friends of hers that are best friends of hers named Bess and George. They're cousins. And then you have Frank and Joe Hardy, which they're later on in the series. You don't meet up with them right now. But, so yeah, basically you have different people that you can talk to. And but right now, I'm going to continue focusing on just the story in the game, and then maybe I'll call them in a little bit. Okay, so this is to help get into the studio at night. Side entry code has now been changed to 3689, so... We are to... Yeah, I think I'll make it 9:10. I'll make it 9:10 and head to the studio.
Taxi!
Where can I take you today, miss?
1999 Broadway, please.
Should be able to get in. Yeah. See. See, I've already looked in Maddie's room before. I've already looked in Rick's room. I need to. I'm gonna go to the studio real quick. The studio area.
to find the key for this.
I don't have the key for that yet. There we go. Now we get the key. And, wait, how do I The reason I'm a little bit confused trying to play is it's been actually a really long time since I've played this, but I have watched walkthroughs of this game like a bajillion times. Oh yeah, I didn't read this. Ruby, I have to talk to you. I don't want to see you, Serena. No, Ruby, don't go. It's time for me to go. You better kiss your career and your life goodbye because the end is near. Come on, it's now to get him. Victim. Okay, so in here, we can use the key on this. The only issue is we need the light source in here to be able to see what we need to set this trap at. Unfortunately, we can't do that just right now. Have to do some more on this for right now. Oh yeah, I love this. It's like the most random thing. I'm gonna save game real quick. Actually, I don't know if Dygus was leaving. He might have been saying goodbye to the other person. I'm not sure. He hasn't said anything in the past few minutes, so I don't know. Well, unfortunately, if he did leave, I wasn't able to have a chance to say goodbye to him. Okay, but I know it's kind of late over there, where he lives at. I'm going to search in Lillian's office now and investigate in here and see if there's anything up with her, anything sketchy. Look through this door, see if there's anything. Nothing.
I need something to make this work.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, if you'll notice, right here, you take this pencil, rub it on this piece of paper, it'll show the impression from the previous page that was on top of this one, the press of chocolates. This, I believe, is where Lillian got the chocolates from to poison Rick. That's interesting. So what's going on with her? Oh, I love this. She's a very fussy lady, and she has an anger support group that she goes to. I mean, that's funny. That's really funny. Just various things. I think these might have been taken and put into the love poem and turned it into something about hatred. I think this might have been these different words like bitter, hoax, tainted. That might have been what it was used for. I don't remember. Oh yes, her interactive. That's a little Easter egg they throw into the game sometimes, referencing their company which made these games. Anger Control, a self-help guide to calming violent urges. Whew. When I saw homicides, honestly, that would be terrifying. I have to admit. I honestly don't know if I would risk doing something like that. I feel like that would be an enormously dangerous situation. But then, of course, doing other things could potentially be just as dangerous, even if they're not homicides. I mean, would you, if you ever were into that? Oh yes, personal files that she has, and apparently she and Rick used to date. So that's it. Kind of interesting. So Rick kind of goes around dating different ladies. So this
there seems to be something written on it.
Puzzle, but I honestly I don't know if I've ever learned how to properly solve this puzzle. Okay. Good to hear that, Digus. I actually didn't know if you were, like, staying or not. I was like, wait a minute, did you leave and I didn't say goodbye? Yes, when you do leave, I'll try to make sure to say goodbye to you. Yeah, so basically we can look on her computer. We have a floppy disk we can put in. And I need the login and password done. Ooh. Yeah, I remember you telling me that you're working in forensic science. Yeah, YouTube is really best for a hobby, honestly. I don't really think of it as something that would be extremely useful when you want to make money off of it and things like that, or, you know, because I had no interest in becoming like a super popular channel. It's just, I just want it to be something like a good amount of people watching, and, you know, if I ever wanted to have like 100, 200 subscribers, that's good. I like that. I don't want it being crowded, if you know what I mean. I just want people to just enjoy the content that we make, you know. Employee ID, that is for something later that we will find our abduction list. Yada yada yada. Rick, you had no right to do that to me last night, and you deserved what you got. How could you just leave me like that with no warning, no discussion? Why am I getting the feeling that I've been used by you, just like you used everyone else in this town to get what you want? Now I hear that you're going out to LA for Jocelyn's birthday party. How convenient for you. You used me to meet her, and now you're on her A-list. Do you know how humiliating it will be for me to show up there with everyone knowing about our breakup? You told me when we first started to date that our relationship was different. Why is it not true anymore? Watch your back, Rick. One of these days, your lies will catch up to you, and you'll find that there's no one left to use. And don't come to me for any more favors. Once burned, twice shy. Woo! Woo! Angry ex-girlfriend. Woo! Woo! Little angry. I will take a look at the page that comes out of the printer in a bit. I'm not going to look at it just yet. Oh yeah, reading different people's emails and such. Double. Thank you. Thank you. That is such a compliment. Oh man. These are cut out letters. I actually don't remember what this was. Huh. Interesting. Thank you, Trey. That, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I think I'm going to investigate. Let's see. We shall go here.
I need something to make this work.
Okay. Let's see. Need to go up here. Now this, I do not remember how you do this. I think it's supposed to spell an actor in these symbols, but I don't remember which one is what. So I'm gonna have my brother pull up the walkthrough real quick. Oh, I know. He's so dead. One second, trying to look up the puzzle solution here, because I mean, like, I don't want to have to sit here for 15-20 minutes trying to figure out that silly puzzle just to figure this out. Easier to just look it up. Yes, Rick is definitely in the doghouse. Definitely. Okay, the symbols should be... Hold on. I love the music in this game. It is so good. Go down. No. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. We are inside here now. I love this. You can fiddle around with the soundboard a little bit. There's not a whole lot, but there's some.
This has been a presentation of Worldwide Broadcasting.
Yes, keep them clapping. Thank you. You're provoking me. Sounds like really bad sound effects for Star Wars. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the music is really well done. They did a very good job with the games. I mean, like almost every single game is just beautiful.
We interrupt this program to bring you the following.
Stay tuned for Light of Our Love. Stay tuned for Light of Our Love.
He sounds like he wants to go home. I like fiddling with this. Ooh, glass breaking. Ooh, I like that, the siren. I like that. That is literally what every single Disney show does. It's like, somebody walks into the room. Literally, it's like every move they make. It's like they say, hey, how are you? I mean, seriously. Oh, goodness.
I need something to make this work.
Now, this is not necessary to have to do, but this is just to find out that the tape recorder was messed with, the tape. I think after it's all done being messed with, it kind of sounds like a truck or something. Truck with horn sound going off. And then here we are to look for a tape that will help us of who was in the studio. Oh, by the way, if you wanna start playing, I'll just go ahead and start whenever. Good. Yes, every Disney sitcom is rinse and repeat. Exactly. There are like, I would say maybe 3 or 4 Disney shows that are like top notch in my book, but the majority of them are like cringe. Like, you need to wash your eyes out with bleach. Heck, just take a bath in bleach. I mean, seriously. Wait, why am I knocking on the door? Nobody's in there. Why am I forgetting? Okay, I think, let's see. Oh, yes. I need to actually go back into the studio. I forgot. I need to go back in there.
I need something to make this work.
The stinking there. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I boo-booed. My bad. I have to go back up here real quick. 1 second. The navigation in this game is
It's locked.
frustrating, but not too bad. Oh wait, what was the combination? Oh crap, I forgot. Hold on. I need to get back in here. There's something I forgot to do. Dang it. See, I told you, Trey, I'm getting old. I'm getting old. 1, 2, yeah. That's it. My bad. I don't know why I keep forgetting that. It's like, I've done this 100,000 times, and yet I still forget. This, I'm supposed to get here first. So this will power on the light downstairs, in order to do a quick little puzzle. So, we're gonna move over here. And voila. Okay, so here is where we need to adjust these little, I don't know, levers, I guess. And you have to move them in a certain position so you can be able to move the others. This is running now. That means we go over here, and we see that there is a ramp. You take this ramp down, of course. You And here's another ramp. Are you going? Worldwide broadcasting. And this guy, supposedly, his name is Owen W. Spader. But we will find out more about this interesting person later on. So this is the ID number that I need to type into the computer in Lillian's office. So this is what I needed to look at and find out that a guy supposedly exists. Alright, now we are going, let's see, where am I supposed to go now? I'm trying to think. I think we need to go to Lillian's office. Lillian's office. Tongue tied there. Tongue tied here. Okay, so let's see. Login? Ricky? Okay, sorry about that. I was just talking to my brother for a second. Let's see. I think... Wait, no. I already read that. Let me back up. Okay. Here we go. Employee ID. 31867-2001. I think that's what it was. Yes, I remembered. Yeah, oldie. I'm an oldie. Okay, so this person, Owen W. Spader, has apparently walked in several times. Many times. So we need to find out who this Owen W. Spader guy is. This is hard to read. Even with this giant of a screen I'm using, this is hard to read. See, you see all these different ones. Mr. Arlen reports receiving anonymous threats, refuses to register a complaint. Mr. Arlen receives a threat, refuses to register a complaint, and just so on and so forth. Constant threatening. Let's head over to back to Maddie's apartment and...
Hey, taxi! Where to, lady?
7226 Lexington Avenue, please.
On my way!
Yes. Oh, yes, I love that they have the fire in here. That's, honestly, I really like how that fire looks. I mean, for the 90s, that's actually kind of cool. Late 90s, technically. This is funny. It's like, this is such a silly poem, and these two words don't even rhyme. Turn night to day or day to night. Choice is yours, from darkness to light. Choose the path you decide to take, for only you can decide your fate. I mean, take and fate don't rhyme at all. Like, who wrote this? Actually, why don't we stop for a couple minutes to talk to one of her friends? I'm gonna see if Ned's on the line. Actually, that's kind of funny what I just said.
Hello?
Hi, it's me.
Hi. How's it going?
What do you think I should look for on that death threat tape?
Probably something the police couldn't hear. Maybe there's a way you could change the speed of that voice or something. You might recognize it then.
I should get back to the set. Goodbye.
Okay, I'll let you get back to your sleuthing. Be careful. I love you.
Let's call one of her other friends. See if George is on the line.
residence?
Hi, George. It's Nancy.
Nancy, how are you? Are you still in Florida? Did you ever solve that case you were working on?
That case is solved. You're not going to believe this, but I'm now in New York on another case.
Wow. From the palm trees of Florida to the streets of New York City, Nancy Drew is on the case. What is it this time? Missing jewels? International spy ring? Maybe a ghost or two?
Oh, stop teasing, George. Nothing as exciting as a haunting, but something a bit more serious. Someone is sending death threats to the soap star Rick Arlen.
You're kidding! Don't tell Bess that. She'll want to fly out there and save him. She absolutely adores Rick Arlen. So, have you met any of those other daytime superstars?
Well, I have met Maddie Jensen. In fact, I'm staying with her. She's a friend of Aunt Eloise.
Really? I like Maddie Jensen. Is she as nice in real life as she is on screen? I always heard soap stars can be a bit temperamental.
Oh, you don't know the half of it, girl.
She's nice, but I never get to see her because she's so busy. So, what's new with you these days?
I'm starting to train for the annual River Heights Marathon next month. But tell me more about your new case. What have you found out so far?
Not much, but I'll call you when I find out more. Bye, George.
Alright, let's see. Actually, why don't we just go ahead and call Bess as well and see if she's available. Might as well. Yeah, the phone calls in this game are kind of quick. They're not really that long. When I was younger, they felt longer. But I like it.
This is Bess.
Hi, Bess. It's Nancy.
Nancy, tell me everything. Did you get Rick's autograph for me? He's so gorgeous. It must be so exciting to be on the set with all those stars. George filled me in on everything that's happened, so tell me who the suspects are. I can't believe someone would do this to Rick.
And this is Bess Marvin. She's boy crazy. A lot. Hilarious. Oh, that's cool, Trey. That's cool. Was it like really difficult, like painful to have to do?
You know, it just might be Rick who's behind these threats.
No way, Nancy. Why would he send death threats to himself? Get real.
Maybe it's a cover-up, and he's trying to blame someone else.
But Rick's not like that. He always seems so caring. On the other hand, his character isn't all that nice. Do you think some psycho fan who's confused reality with fiction could be doing this?
Maddie joked about it being Yuri behind all of these threats. Maybe Rick has an evil twin in real life, too.
Ugh, what is it with evil twins and soap operas? I wonder when they're going to have evil triplets. So, who are the other suspects?
Let's see. There's this odd woman who's the prop master.
That must be Millie Strathhorn. Did you know she owns the entire network and it's worth millions? She's a total cat lover. I heard she treats her cats like royalty. So, who are the other suspects?
We're definitely cat lovers ourselves. We've got several.
The producer doesn't exactly like Rick, but I've yet to meet him in person.
Who's the producer now? Is it William Pappas? Worldwide just hired him like 6 months ago to improve their ratings. Crimson Cove is really beating Light of Our Love.
There's the director, Lillian Weiss, who's not a very happy camper.
Oh yeah, Chatter Magazine had a whole spread on their breakup at some elegant restaurant. She dumped a whole pitcher of water on Rick's head.
Lillian and Rick dated?
I think they started dating once he got onto the show. They'd always show up at these Hollywood premieres together. Okay, I'll be off in a minute. Nancy, I gotta go soon. So who else have you met?
My agent, Dwayne Powers, is pretty cool, but let's just say he's not one of Rick's #1 fans.
Never heard of him. It's so funny to hear you say my agent. So how did you hook up with him?
He's Maddie's agent and her good friend. He pulled some strings so I could work as an extra to continue with my investigation.
Wow, how exciting. So are there any other openings? I'll work for free. Okay, Mom, I'll be right down. Nancy, I gotta go. Give me a call later if you need some help, okay? Bye.
Yeah, that's cool, Trey. Yeah, I've, physically speaking, I haven't been able to, run a lot as I've been like a teenager on up. But honestly, that sounds both fun and enormously exhausting at the same time, doing a marathon.
Taxi!
Where can I take you today, miss?
1999 Broadway, please.
Hello,
Can I help you?
Hello, here's my pass.
Hello, Ms. Drew. Thank you. You may proceed.
I don't know if I can talk to Lillian right now.
Well, well, well. I see our local hero has shown up for work. Not only can she waste everyone's time with prying questions, but she can find the time to save Rick from being blown to smithereens.
Can I ask your advice on something? Rick's really been flirty with me. Should I take him seriously?
I think Rick's completely out of your league, but he'll flirt with any skirt.
Well, if you were good enough for him, then why shouldn't I be?
Listen, you don't know a thing about Rick and me. He used me to meet my friends from LA to try and schmooze his way into films. All along, I thought he really loved me. He just walked all over me.
Gee, I'm sorry. I didn't realize he did that.
Yeah, well, that's ancient history. Just like it is between Rick and your friend Maddie.
What do you mean, between Rick and Maddie?
Oh, come on. Everyone knows how Rick dumped Maddie. Rick gave her some bogus story about needing his space to concentrate on his career. Yeah, he had to concentrate on ditching Maddie to date me. You know, I don't think Maddie ever got over it, to tell you the truth.
Oh!
Well, can you tell me something about Owen Spader?
No, I can't tell you something about Owen Spader. Why should I? It's none of your business.
Wow, that's like... I don't know if I should say this to her. That sounds so mean.
Well, I'll let you get back to your business.
Gee, thanks. Goodbye.
I just love the arm flailing in this game. Hilarious.
It's open! Why, hello! I hear you've become quite the celebrity, saving Rory Dunner from those diabolical traps set by that cold-blooded scoundrel Yuri. Thank goodness you had my wire cutters, else you would have been blown all the way to Bakersfield.
Thanks. It was nothing, really.
Okay.
It must be wonderful to work with Rick Arlen. Is he really that exciting in real life as he is on stage?
Who? Rick Arlen? I never heard of him. You don't mean Rory Danner, do you, dear? He is a no-good, good-for-nothing, do-nothing, if you ask me. Oh, he's been a troublemaker ever since he's got here. What that man needs is a good swift kick and a you-know-what, causing poor Serena all that grief with his scampering around.
I love how sassy this lady is too. Yes, Nancy and Millie are the same people. She's just an old version of Nancy.
Do you know where I can find Owen Spader? He's a stagehand, I believe.
Good luck finding him. I've yet to meet him face to face, even though he signs out props all of the time.
I should get back to the set. Goodbye.
Come back soon.
Oh man, that lady is like the goofiest thing. The one thing that I found weird is that they don't allow you to get to talk to the producer in person at all. It's just on the phone for that one time, which is very odd. I'm honestly not sure why.
It's open. Oh, Nancy, I'm so glad that you're okay. Everyone's been talking about that bomb scare. Rick's still shrugging it off, but I can tell he's upset about it.
Did Lillian and Rick date after you both broke up?
Yeah, Rick had been after Lillian for a while, pretty much to meet her film friends from out west. I warned her about Rick, but she didn't listen. Now she bears a grudge against me.
Do you think this could have pushed Lillian to send him these threats?
No way. Lillian's too smart for that. I think she just wants to make people feel miserable for her loss. It's just her personality.
Tell me, do you know someone by the name of Owen Spader?
No, that doesn't ring a bell. Wait, no. No, I'm pretty good at names, but I've never heard of him.
Well, I'll see you later, Maddie.
Break a leg.
1 second. Ricky's going to take over for a little while. I'll just be commentating as he's playing horribly. No, I'm kidding. No, he and I are experts at this game. I think you might want to talk to Rick, I think. Which is
Entrez-vous.
ironic. My brother's name is Richard. We call him Ricky, and then this
My
guy named Rick
hero,
Garland. That's funny.
Nancy Drew. You know, according to ancient tradition, if someone saves your life, you should serve them for the rest of your life. So, what can I do for you, young lady? Your wish is my command.
Yeah, right. Well, you can tell me if you've noticed any suspicious characters around your dressing room lately.
Yes, I have. They're named Agent Harris, Officer Josowitz, and Detective Bonnet. It appears I've been quite a celebrity with the local authorities. Hey, I hear Detective Beach is looking for a new star. Do you think I should do some research with my new friends to land the part?
I love Rick.
So tell me, Rick, who haven't you dated on Light of Our Love? Oh, you've got quite a reputation on this set.
Whatever anyone's saying, I can guarantee that it's all wrong. I swear. I'm just misunderstood, that's all.
Misunderstood? You've never dated Millie? What? Wait.
So, you've never dated Maddie?
Oh,
That's
come
so
on.
disturbing.
Everyone knows about Maddie and me. The perfect match made in soap opera land. It was too weird dating her and playing the role on stage. I just had to figure out what was real and what was just an act, you know? I sometimes think if I can only get out of being Rory Danner, maybe she can get out of being Serena Livingston.
No, Trey, I have not played Forbidden West yet. I have actually been busy doing other things, and...
Can I ask
so,
your
yeah.
advice? Dwayne Powers is my agent. He's pretty good, isn't he?
Dwayne's a loser, babe. Don't tell me he's representing you.
I love that sentence so much, I don't know why.
Didn't he represent you?
Dwayne's a loser,
Yes, he
babe.
did. A very long time ago. I was young and naive, just like you, love. I made a mistake. Something you can't afford to do at this point in your career.
One thing that I love about Nancy's character is that she actually originally was made in the book series back 90 plus years ago.
What is the
And
story with the prop
she is
master?
forever
Old
18.
Millie
Never
Strathorn,
changes age.
heir to the worldwide broadcasting fortune. She's great, except for the fact that she's never liked me. She thinks I'm too big for my britches, and that I wouldn't know a good thing if it came up to me and stuck its finger in my nose.
It's a very descriptive way of putting it. Eh. Tell me, Rick.
Do you know a guy by the name of Owen Spader?
Yeah, I know Owen. He was with the Beekman Theater, wasn't he? Yeah, he's kind of short and stocky. Oh, don't tell me you're seeing him. Don't break my heart, love.
Listen, I gotta go, Rick. Be careful, okay?
Stay beautiful.
I just love it when he says that. I love that. Yeah, I'll try out at Forbidden West eventually. I mean, for some reason, even with new games, I'm not like as super excited to get into playing it, if that makes sense, So I'm not like in any
Hey,
rush.
taxi! Where to, lady?
7226 Lexington Avenue, please.
On my way!
I think we can go to Dwayne's office. Yeah, we'll have to do that during the night, obviously. So by the middle of
Taxi!
November this
Yeah,
year,
what's
this
the address?
game will
318 West 10th Street, please.
You got it.
23 years old? My goodness.
It's about time you showed up. I've been waiting 45 minutes for that pizza.
We found a sneaky way to get inside. by calling Hess Grumbly on there. Yeah, we're looking around now at the different things. Yeah, I don't even remember when I first started playing the Nancy Drew games. I don't even remember which game was the first one I've done. I mean, I remember I was really young. I mean, I'm gonna assume 4 or 5, maybe. I mean, these games have been a huge part of my life growing up. I'm very glad. They're really fun. They're just chill. They're fun, enjoyable. I wonder who's in the chat there. That's Chris. Those buzzers kill your ears. I know. I know. He's... Oh yeah, if you look at that note, I think it spells out something. Even though revenge should be sweet, jealous acts will end in defeat. Somebody must have known what was going to happen since it was in a fortune cookie. Oh yeah, we have to find the combination to get into Dwayne's briefcase in order to see what kind of goodies he's got. You know, because this is like a totally normal thing to do. Aha! He has a picture of he and Maddie in there. I think somebody likes somebody. And in here, it's very important, too, to look at all the super important stuff to look at. Unfortunately, since this game is so old, you know, it's not exactly user-friendly when you're wanting to make sure, did I actually look at everything that I needed to, because it doesn't notify you if you did or not. You just kind of have to look and guess. Notice of eviction? Oh, interesting. The notice of eviction from the property located. You're hereby allowed 10 days from the date of this notice to make payment in full directly with this office of the delinquent amount of overdue rent, or you may file directly with this office a written appeal set forth in detail the reasons why this action should not be taken. If your payment or notice of appeal is not received within 10 days from the date of this notice, seizure or removal of your property will follow immediately per New York statutes, annotated section, etc. Dwayne Powers, $5,000 plus, or $5,000. Wait, this was, yeah, I think this was from Maddie, right? Or was this, yeah, Maddie loaned him $5,000. I actually forgot about that. Now, Maddie's a really interesting character in this game, too. Please be advised, your account is over 120 days past due. Ooh, dude, gotta pay the rent. We have tried on numerous occasions to contact your office, but you've refused to return our calls. To date, you have not made any attempts to pay the overdue balance. Well, you just clicked it out. To date, you have not made any attempts to pay the overdue balance or to establish a payment plan. We are therefore seeking legal recourse, yeah, to collect the overdue balance. You will be hearing from our lawyers in the near future. Ooh! Lawyers! Don't ever get a lawyer involved. Oh, what's really cool is that Nancy's father is actually a lawyer. That's really cool. I love that. And what's really cool, too, is one of these games later on, it actually takes place on the same day as my birthday. That is actually really cool. Oh, I think you have to look at that paper over there. Go back to the briefcase. Up there. That little paper. You have to click on the briefcase first, I think. There. I think you have to look at that. Before this matter is turned over to our attorneys for processing, I fully realize that you may contest the merits of this claim. Certainly it is not my intention to threaten you about this matter. I would hope, however, that you would take a moment to seriously consider the consequences of your actions. We have spoken on the phone several times, and you have been agreeable about making payment arrangements, but you have yet to make a good on your word. Please contact your office immediately to remedy the situation. Essentially, he's in a lot of trouble. I solved this particular puzzle before. It might be certain words that are spelled out, but I don't. I think we can look at his file cabinet, yes. We can go to his file cabinet to see the different folders on the different people, actresses and such, on Light of Our Love.
I need to find the key for this.
Yes, Nancy. Oh, a fancy phrase that Nancy says a lot is, "It's locked." You'll hear that several times, particularly in the older games, and I love it. That's just, you know, a lot of Nancy Drew fans have grown to just love that so much. Oh, I love that. Rick's last name was really Arbertusky. They changed it to Arlen. I love that. Name and relation, doctor? What's my mother going to do? Oh! That's the emergency contact. Ooh. Yeah, honestly, that's a lot of days passed. His secret is that he's actually has a superpower where he beats the heck out of everybody trying to evict him, you know? Ooh, interesting. Powers Agency employee information. Owen W. Spader. Stage hand. Hire date is September 11th. He needs to work on his penmanship. It's a little hard to read. Just saying. Just saying. Worked in television, freelance work, theater, stage manager, makeup, etc., etc. That's cool. Did we do Maddie's? Yeah. Maddie Jensen. In a relation, mother, actress. Oh yeah, she did a lot of different stuff in theater. Elizabeth drama, dialects, aerobatics, gymnastics, stage fighting. What? Firearms, skin diving, kickboxing, ninja throwing stars, good with children and animals, kite flying, lizard wrangling. How have I not paid attention to these weird skills of hers? Like, what the heck? Lizard wrangling? I mean, ooh, is that what she does in her spare time? Everybody, I wrangled some lizards last week. And I do stage fighting. I work well with that. Ninja throwing stars, I'm really good, I'm a ninja. I mean, like, seriously, Maddie doesn't even look like she can do half that stuff. Now, kite flying, yeah, good with children and such. But she's not an actress. She's horrible. She should go to jail for those acting skills of hers. So should Rick. Joan Jensen is... Wait, what was this again? Please read the attached article and explain to me why my daughter was not invited to this panel. Maddie Jensen is a household name and an excellent role model for girls. You, on the other hand, are a horrible example of a talent agent. Also, why is it that Rick Arlen has better press coverage than Maddie does? We both know that Maddie is the real star of the show. Call me and let me know what we should do about this. Whew! That lady is desperate. Desperate to give Maddie attention. Big time. Huh. TV celebrities talk to girls. Enclosed is a current resume and a file photo for Theresa Poppenhusen. She has 10 solid years of experience in business and comes from my agency with excellent reference. Thank you for your attention. Cheerios. Huh. I think that must have been one of the other actresses. Oh yeah, I know. Everybody has a secret superpower in this game. You called it. You are the wizard. You know it. You know it. And this here is a French love phrase book, which, interestingly enough, that Dwayne has, and he loves Maddie without coming around and saying that. So there's like a weird love square here. You've got like Lillian, she still cares for Rick, but he ditched her, and then Maddie still cares for Rick, and he ditched her, and then Dwayne likes Maddie, but Maddie prefers Rick, and it's kind of a mess, you know? Big Southern accent.
Hey, taxi!
Where to, lady?
7226 Lexington Avenue, please.
On my way.
There must be a package that arrived. I'm not sure. Yes, there's a package for Nancy Drew. What could it be? Boom! This is your final warning, Nancy Drew. You better mind your own business and go back to your little life in River Heights. I mean it! Leave town now! Or next time you won't be so lucky. Whew. What is with everybody threatening each other in this game? I don't think this place is very nice. We should just leave, you know? Ditch Maddie, just let her work all this out on her own. Let Rick die to a bomb, I don't know. Oh yes, we have the tape, the security footage. Let's see what's on there. I think it's the red one.
I need something to make
I hope
this
it's the red
work.
one, otherwise we're watching the
I
interview
need
again.
something to make this
Oh,
work.
okay, there we go. I love this. Whoever that is like sneaking around in the weirdest way possible. It's like do. I'm like walking in the most suspicious way possible down the hallways. Look at me. I'm just doing this. Look at me. I'm so not suspicious. Wonder who that is. What's going on? Interesting. You're welcome. Oh, whoa! We got a phone call. That was fast.
Hello? I don't have much time to explain. Can you meet me at the studio later tonight? I know you won't have any trouble getting in.
Oh! We gotta go to the studio. Gotta go to the studio. What do you think's gonna happen? What do you think's gonna happen?
Taxi!
Yeah, what's
Taxi!
Where can I take you today, miss?
1999 Broadway, please. Taxi!
Where can I take you today, miss?
1999 Broadway, please.
Ooh, this is endgame sequence time.
I see our Miss Snoop has shown up.
Why did you ask me to come here?
You see, I've been doing my own investigation, and I kept on finding more and more things until I got a threatening letter yesterday.
Can I see it? Do you still have it?
Thinking of blackmail, my pet? Not if I get you first. Do you really think you'll find out who I am? And here I thought you hated Rick as much as I do, but you're still in love with him. You're still sold on his stupid smile and good looks. A puppet disguised as an actor, that's what he is, a phony, a ladder climber. But he'll fall so far down, no one will ever be able to find him again. I'll push you down too, Lillian. Whatever is in store for Rick will be coming your way as well. So stop playing detective and pretend this never happened. You'll be much happier and more alive if you did.
Now do you believe me? Who could be doing
All right,
this?
Trey.
You must know.
Who should we accuse? Lillian? Rick himself? Dwayne? Let's see. Maddie? The prop master? Or William Pappas? Which one should we choose? So Lillian is the grumpy lady in front of me. Rick is obviously the sleazeball. Dwayne is the power agent. And then Maddie, obviously, is one of Nancy's friends. And then the prop master is that old lady. And then Pappas is the guy we never saw in person, but we did talk to on the phone for a little while. So who should we accuse? I'll leave it in that spot. Who should we accuse? we'll just sit here until... Okay, we will accuse Rick himself. All right.
I believe it was Rick himself.
I would never have thought it'd be Rick.
Once I came into the picture, Rick realized I'd see through his phony letter-writing campaign. His ego could never bear the thought of being caught red-handed, so he set out to force me off the case, even if it meant murder.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure it's...
Dwayne Powers.
It's him, up in the control room, and he's locked us in. Lillian, hide.
Why, hello, Ms. Drew. I only followed Lillian here, but I've trapped both of you.
Gasp.
Your deaths will make a wonderful end to Act 1. Rick Arlen's death will be the climax to this little soap opera I've produced. I'm calling it One Death to Die.
That's disturbing.
Dwayne, why? Why do you hate Rick so much? Maddie and Lillian have more reason to hate him than you do.
More reason than I? Rick Arlen has to die, and I'll tell you why. Because he killed me. He killed Dwayne Powers!
So, you were behind this campaign of terror all along?
I wish I could take credit for it all. But it was really Rick who started it. He sent the first letters, probably to drum up publicity for his failing career. And Lillian, of course, was kind enough to supply him with the tainted chocolates. You see, Ms. Drew, everyone hates Rick. I'm doing the world a service by getting rid of him.
Everyone Hates Rick sounds like a TV series.
Maddie still cares for you. You're making a big mistake.
Enough! Words, words, words! You will soon see that I am a man of action. I'll come down for the final close-up. I'm gonna write you two out of the script forever. So sorry about your short-lived career, Miss Drew.
Now this part I've got to turn down.
Right, I
special
forgot.
effects
You're celebrating your
is, like, enormously
70th
loud.
birthday next month?
Dre, that was perfect. Thank you for that. Okay, so hopefully the sound effects are not too loud for you.
Open up!
Actually, if I had time, I would have talked to Dwayne. I don't have to worry about being too soon of an ending because this is all easier. First try! Woo! This part is one of the coolest endings. I love it. Oh, you know what I should have done? You know what I should have done? I'm gonna second chance this here.
Enough! Words, words,
forgot to let
words!
him kill
You will
Nancy.
soon see that I am a man of
like.
action. I'll come down for the final close-up. I'm gonna write you two out of the script
I've never
forever.
seen the show, but I remember that.
So sorry about your short-lived career, Miss Drew.
I actually wanted to show what would happen if you just leave it be and let Nancy die in the hands of Dwayne. So it'll take about a minute or so. But this is hilarious. I love this. Sorry, I would have finished the game already, but I wanted to show you this death scene. It's awesome. I just love this. So essentially Lillian was hiding, and Dwayne is up there for some reason taunting Nancy or something by pressing the different little sound buttons up there instead of just immediately coming down and killing them both. But you know, that is like to do weird things, you know, by just standing around not doing anything just yet. So I'll finish the game in just a couple minutes. I want to see the death sequence first. Was Lillian screaming? I don't I know she's hiding somewhere. She's probably like behind there or like behind the set or something. Oh my goodness, this guy's like a psycho. He's freaky. Yeah, the reason it's taking so long is because I'm on the easiest difficulty, and so it's giving me more time to be able to escape. But as I said, I'm waiting to see. Come on, come on, come on, Dwayne! Don't you want to kill me? So basically, Owen W. Spader is Dwayne Powers mixed around the letters.
Time's up! It's curtains for you, Miss Drew.
No, don't! No!
Dang! That was freaky.
Enough! Words, words, words! You will soon see that I am a man of action. I'll come down for the final close-up. I'm gonna write you two out of the script forever. So sorry about your short-lived career, Miss Drew.
Yeah, the master difficulty on this is like frustrating because it doesn't really give you much time to try to solve this puzzle here.
Places, everyone.
Yeah, this has a good ending to it. I really like it. I love how he gets stopped. It's fun.
Time's up! It's curtains for you, Miss Drew. What's going on in here? Hey, you! This is the guy we've been looking for.
I love it when he gets after
Congratulations,
him.
Nancy. You solved the case.
Way to go, Ralph.
Forget about it.
I love how he's talking. You can even see his mouth moving. It's hilarious.
Dear Bess, another mystery solved. Dwayne is now awaiting trial for his attempted murder and has publicly apologized for his crimes. Lillian
Thanks
has
for
moved
staying,
out to
Digus.
California
I appreciate it.
and is directing
I hope you
her
get a good
first
night's
film.
sleep.
But the best
Yeah,
news is
the
about
game is
Maddie
already
and
ended
Rick.
anyway,
They
so-
finally decided to tie the knot.
Yeah.
Well, as Serena and Rory. But who knows? Perhaps it'll rub off on them. There's always hope. Love, Nancy.
And there we go. That's the end of the second ever made Nancy Drew game. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. This is definitely one of the greatest, most classic video games of all time, in my opinion. Yeah, it's a very well done game. Of course, there's certain things that we missed. Like, for instance, you could talk to Dwayne during the game as well on the phone, but we didn't get to that point because the end game already happened sooner than expected. So, yeah, thankfully we didn't get any mishaps or problems of having the game get stuck on us and we have to redo anything. So, yeah. I know. Ralph is really good. Yeah, I actually forgot to do the one scene where he can catch you. Oh yeah, I can actually just load a save real quick and then show that. Let's do a studio at night.
Taxi!
Where can I take you today, miss?
1999 Broadway, please.
Here, I could show what it looks like when he catches you. It's not a huge thing, but it's still just fun in general. Yeah, it's a fun game. It's a fun game. I really enjoy it. Yeah, we're planning to play the majority of the Nancy Drew games, not every single one, because at least 2 or 3 of them are like really, really dull, and I doubt that most people would really enjoy it, unless people are like die-hard Nancy Drew fans type of thing, you know. Other than that, you know, most people would not be into it that much. So I'm standing in the middle of the hallway here because I'm waiting to see if Ralph, the security guard, is going to catch me. So it should work, unless this is a scene where it's near the ending of the game. Oh, exactly. You know what? He needs more coffee. Hey, Michael. It's good to see you again. Yeah, we actually finished the game just 2 minutes ago. I'm just trying to do a certain thing right now, and I don't know if it's gonna work, because this might have been a different save I loaded.
You must be the one behind all these shenanigans. Come with me, young lady. I believe the police would like a word with you.
Oh no, what happened?
They've confiscated my pass. I guess this takes me off the case permanently. Oh, I should have been more careful.
Well, better luck next time. I just hope there'll be a next time for Rick.
But yeah, so that was a fun little snippet in there that you can get caught. So there's just various things that happen in different games, and so they're all really good in their own way. But there's like a few of them that are kind of like, you know. But yeah, this is definitely one of the best ones they've ever made. It's a very short game, but I really enjoyed it. So, well, that's all I've got for you guys today. So thank you guys for watching and liking and everything, and I appreciate it. So this was really fun. I'm glad that a lot of you guys got to come and got to enjoy it. This is like, I mean, that's why my channel is called I Love My Nancy Drew, because I mean, I'm a big fan of Nancy Drew, you know? Yeah. So, the next game we will play of Nancy Drew will either be Secrets Can Kill Remastered, the one that they made back in 11. We're not playing the original Secrets Can Kill, because that one's, like, even shorter than this game, from what I understand. I've only played it, like, a couple of times. And so, we might do that one next, or we might just continue on to the third game that they have. So, yeah. Yeah, this is really good. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I mean, surprisingly, we were able to play this on a Windows 10, which is awesome. So, yeah. I think some people have had trouble with the audio not working right, so I think there's something you have to mess with that. So, if you ever are interested in buying this game at all, just, you know, let me know if you have any problems at all. So, yeah. Oh, yes, a DLC game. Ralph needs his own DLC game. He's the real hero in this. Exactly. And this main menu music, oh, I love it. It's so nostalgic. I mean, it's like perfect. It is so dramatic. It's so fun. Yes, justice for Ralph. Ralph the security guard. He needs his own show. Exactly. He needs his own show. Thank you, Trey. I hope you have a great day, too. Thank you, guys. This was awesome.